back again. That was the telephone, obviously. Now, where did I get up to? Right, I was doing this one. I don't think I can show. I'm trying to zoom in. Right now, so we're up to there. So I've just added these two bits here. We've got those two bits there. I've got to try and find that bit there. And then this little bit where I cut my thumb open. Now, that goes in number 3. That was number 3. Oh, they just don't make this easy, do they? So I'm looking at it from this point of view here. I'm looking at it from there. So number 3 is, I think it's that one there. Okay, so that's not happy about that bit at the end. That will have to have a bit of, so that will go in there. God, I hate these things. So that will go in there. Right, so that's not too bad. So that winch will fit in there. So then that will have, as we were looking at it, it will have a little tiny bit on the end of that, a wheel on the end of that, a little wheel on the end of that, and then on the front of it, at least I think it's on the front, I don't know why they would put that. That's M. That's a bit strange, that's weird. That's weird, that. So that goes in that way. The front there is at the front. The back is the bit that's got a little curve on it. And that's the bit that has a little bit of photo etch going around the base of it. That's weird, that. I would have thought that would have been at the front to give it a bit of detail in the front. But that's not too bad. That all fits. Although that doesn't look anything like that. Now that doesn't look. I'd love to know what they're looking at here. Because that bit on there is nothing like that. According to this, it's got all these little bits on it. Only goes one way. According to that, the details on this are at the back of it. Oh, okay. So all these details on the back here are actually hidden away. It's a bit weird. I'd have thought then you're not going to see them. That's strange, isn't it? I would have thought they would have had those details on the, oh well, maybe not. So number 3 went there, and then there's 2. They don't make this easy, do they? So that's number 3, which goes there. So there's 2 number 4s, which go here and here. So let's find number 4 first. I won't put all this together, I'll just put the main body together. So number 4 is roughly the same as that, but it's F36. So there's 2 F36s. Now there's 36 and 36. So this is roughly the same again. So that's 2 36s. And then this will have the same again. There'll have a bit of photo etch in it. Let me just tidy these two bits up. So that will go there. Literally, this will be built up the same as that last one there. This is going to literally look exactly the same as that. So they will go there. I'm not going to do all this photo etch now, because it's getting on for 7 o'clock and my little doggy is going to be wanting to go for a walk. So this will go there. So that once again will have all the details in it. Not all at the back. That won't fit in there because I haven't tidied that bit up. So that needs doing there. That's doing there. And then I've got to remember that the last one that nearly killed me will be, so that one will fit in there. Obviously I'm not going to fit them in yet. So that one will fit in there. These are little winches. So now we've got that there. We've got that there. And I think we've got one more under this. So that one will go there. And that one will go in there. That one will go. Right, so that one will fit in there. So they fit together there. So they fit nicely in there. And then you've also got somewhere, be a good idea if I can find out what page I was on. Right, now, so I'm on the bow. I'm done there. So I'm here. So I'm looking for one at the back here, which is number 11. Number 11 could be anywhere. No, number 11. So number 11 is 2 parts. So F10 and F40. F10. 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's that bit there. And that bit there. So this is F10. This is a little tiny bit here, F10. Now this has PE on it from the kit. So this is going to, oh, there's a little gap there. So that will go in there. And then F40 will go on top of that. So that's F10. And then F40 goes on top of it. F43, 39, F40. How have they done that? Now you see, you cut that off there. Right, so I must cut off on top of that. And then it's got 2 little bits there. And it's got another little bit there. I'm going to take it that these bits come off. Right, so that's F40. And that, now here we go. Got two little holes in that. So that there will go on. That there, that's that way, that's that way. Presumably, it's that way there. So that goes with that. Pointing to that bit. So let's see if we can get that piece in place. And then we'll have a look at the photo edge. So let's get me a little bit. Right now. So this is the little bit that will do that. This will now go so that is on there. Okay, that one looks like it will sit on there. So this one, we can put a bit of, don't think we need super glue on this one. So that will go like that. This will go there. This bit will go there. Right, there you go. So that will go there. Well, I've got my it's all right. I just threw that at me and it hit me belly. Could have stabbed myself then. So not only could I have done my finger in, my thumb in, I could have also done my stomach in there. This is the problem putting this stuff on here. It just stick on there. So that's gone in all right. Right, so that bit's fine. Probably should have done that on the deck really. It would have probably done it just as well. So that will go into there like that. And then this will go in there, hopefully. As long as I don't make it shoot off everywhere. Now this is where you've got to be careful you don't twist these bits. So presumably that will fit in there like that. So that now has, they're not glued in obviously. So those two bits have the photo etch, those three bits have the photo etch on. That's the winch for that. 2 winches, 3 winches there. Photo etch on there, photo etch on there. I've still got 2 bits of photo etch to put on there. That's now fallen off. So let's put that one back on. Now these all need photo etch adding to them now. So we'll keep these as they are. And we'll add the photo etch tomorrow. So they will go, and I'll be able to paint them off the model. Then you've got all these little holes all around, which have all these little, let's move that to one side before I start knocking it everywhere. So these have all got now all these little tiny long deck. So now we've got 1, 2, and then you've got the likes of A23 and A24. So then you have to look through this to see if there's an A23 or 24. Because then you might have to put photo etch on top of that on them. But I can't find an A23 or 24 there. There's a F8, there's 3 F8s. F8. Alright, so F8 has photo etch inside it there. So there's a few bits of photo etch there. Now let's have a look. What was the bit I was looking at? Oh, I was looking at number 11, wasn't I? So number 11, which is this bit here. Where are we? Number 11. So this has a little tiny bit of photo etch. Oh right, goes on top of that as a wheel. And there's an F40 PE. Only, so it's only got one bit of photo etch which goes there. Now where are we? Number 11. Now you've got to find out what number 11 is on this. There's so much jumping backwards and forwards and cross-referencing it. So number 11 is, where are we? L12 in here. But L12's there. So number 11, which is that bit at that back bit. So that's your number 11. We've got, that's the big, so this is it. So M, no it's not M, no, no that's M. No, that's them two bits. Right, X. So number 11 is X. So then you've got to find X from here. Now that's all come apart now. Which doesn't make any difference because I never had it in place anyway. So X, is there an X? I, M, M, no there isn't an X. So the kit gives you a photo etch for that. But this doesn't. So MK1, oh heck, X. Whoa, right, okay, so that bit there, that's this bit here. So this bit here, can you see that? Can you actually see it? Where are we? So here we are here. So in the instructions, the only PE in this that you get with the kit is a little wheel that goes on top of that. But that gets replaced with that wheel there anyway. And that's a different wheel to that one. So that wheel will replace from there. There's a little bit there which is added onto there. K23. So we've got K17, which is this little wheel here. K23, which is a tiny, tiny little bit here. And I mean tiny. You're not going to be able to see that. That's this little tiny, tiny bit here. That goes on top of there. K22, which is a fairly decent sized wheel. So that goes onto there. Now that's got a square on there, and then there's K24. That's this bit here. But according to that, that's gone underneath that. So that means it doesn't go under, it should have gone underneath that. I guess I should have not put that one. Oh, that's what them two little holes are for, aren't they? Bugger. Right, I'm going to have to see if I can take that apart. Damn it. This is, this is where you really need to be concentrating and cross-referencing stuff. There's this little bit here. You can see it's got the two square bits in it. That should have gone on the base of this there before I put that bit on, before I glued that piece in. That's gone under that. So I've got two choices. don't bother about it at the time being because you're not going to see it all that much. But it has got little rivets all around it. And that is going to show up as rivets. And it's got them on the edge as well. So that is going to actually, so I might see if I can take that apart. I've got some debonder somewhere. And then there's K16. Oh, that's these little things here. These little bits here. 3 of them go into the edge of that. There's nothing to put them into. Right, so they might, there's a small chance they might go on the back of that. So 3 of them go in. They're going to probably be better put in place once it's on the deck, because there must be pipes or something. So once this is fitted to the deck, that will be better put in that way. That's really sort of bugged me, that I should have thought about looking at the bit before I did that. So what we have now, the only bits we need now to put in the photo etcher stroke. I'm trying to get that bit in there. I'm not going to glue it in, because if I glue it in I won't be able to paint behind it. So what we'll do is we'll do this. We'll get these sorted out with photo etch on. Good. So those two, these 2 bits put on, remembering that they didn't fit very well on top, so I'll take them off. You can see what I'm doing, can't you? Nope, you can't, because I didn't put that in there. So we need the 2 bits on there, so taking them bits off like I did with the other bit, without cutting my hand open. I've got those 2 bits there. 2 bits need to go on there. I've got to find a bit that's come off that. I don't think there's anything else can go on the actual deck then. I think everything then is like from the instructions, will mostly be boxes and the likes. Where are we? God, it's because I keep turning over to find that bit in it. So what we'll do is we'll concentrate next on putting these 2 bits down here. So 2 bits down there, because they're so small. Then we'll paint the deck up, or at least prime it ready for painting. Then we'll add all the bits, put that bit in and put the bits on at the very end. Then we'll add all these little bits here. We'll put all them in place. They're all these little tiny G5s. That's it, so I can got them out. We'll put all them in place. The ladders go on the centre part, so that's not a problem. And then we've got a few bits here, loads more bits there. We've got a capstan or whatever it is there. Got a few bits here. We've got some more bits going across there. That bit we might leave till last. That's a plastic bit, but I've got a feeling I might have some replacements for that. But although it won't make any difference because I'm never going to touch the hole. But because it will stick out, I'll probably leave that till last. We'll get all that done, get all these bits in. Those ladders go down from the central part. That's all to do with the bow. This is all the bow. No, this is the stern. So then we've got little bits here, F28, the G11, G11. Right, so we've got the bits here. So we've got quite a few bits here that can go on. We've got the davits. No reason why they can't be put in place. So we'll put all them together. We'll put whatever that is in place. And once again, you see you've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which don't make any sense, as I say. On the model itself, there's nothing for them to go into. So we'll do them bits. Oh, there's a davit goes on there. So that'll all get done once the deck is painted. You see, that's going to overhang. So we'll have to decide on that. And then there's the various bits there. So we'll do all that. This is all central, so we won't do any of that. Won't do any of that. Won't do any of that. This is all centre. This will all be done at the end. This will be working bow, midsection, stern, midsection, bow. I like to work stern to bow. Mast will be put in last. Yeah, last anyway. And we've got the ship's boat, so we're going to put in last. And we've maybe got the guns. So main gun 1 and 2. So main gun 1, main gun 1, main gun 4, main gun 3, main gun 3 or 2. Make 3, nitwit. Make 3. Main gun 1, main gun 4, main gun 3. And that doesn't tell you anything at all. Main gun 2. So main gun 2, that'll be that one. Main gun 3, so this is main gun 2. Main gun 3. So I may or may not make up the guns. We'll have to see about that. And I will have lots of photos for them guns. So that'll do for now. Can't zoom out now because right, so that'll do. 20 past 7. Doggy will need walking. Right, so that actually, now that deck is now looking quite impressive. Just with those bits in. Just the inclusion of those photo etch bits has made that look so much better. So I now have to find a little bit that I've knocked off there and another bit that went flying out the tweezers, which I've got literally no chance of finding. May or may not be somewhere on this table. But then I put this grey topping on the table so I could see any bits falling on. So let's put all the photo etch away. So that's K. That's K. Try using your glasses, mate. So that's K. That's been used. I'll put that over there for now. And then we've got L, which is, no, that's E, I think. This is, can't see because I'm half blind. Right, this is L. And then we've got E, which is this bit, I believe. No, that's E. Let's see what made these too small. So when I come back, I won't bore you with watching me paint a deck up. Let's see, I might do. Let's see. And so what I'll do next is I'll find those bits, and then I'll right, now I've got another piece of that somewhere. Right, I've got a empty thing somewhere. No idea where. That's A. That's some pathetic things. Right, now, put it on the floor somewhere. Right, I'll find that later. So I need to find the thing for that. So the next job, as I say, is to try and find that missing part there. Try and see if I can find the other missing part. If I can't, I'll have to use another one of them, which will leave me 4 of them, and I need 6. So MK1 have made a bit of a cock up there. Should have been 6 of them, 12 of them, and they only supplied 10. Be a good idea to put the top back on that. Right. So that's it. We're getting there on the deck now. Now, obviously, if this had been built out of the box, of course, that would have been painted and done. So I reckon I've spent the better part of the day now. 25 past 7 already here. And what I did this morning, the bits and bobs I already done this morning, just shows you how much extra you add when you're doing when you're attaching all this photo etch. It bugs me that I've lost that bit. When you're attaching all this photo etch, it certainly added that extra day to the build. And that's still got all the bits to be put on there, and then the photo etch to be put on there, and the photo etch to be put down here. So when you think about that, it's adding, I don't know, I suppose it's adding about 20 minutes at a time per piece. So let's add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So far, 9 pieces of photo etch on there, and that's put an extra day on the model. So when you think about all the other bits of photo etch, you can see why it's going to take longer to build. And this is only the stern. Bear in mind that this stern only has this few bits. The bow is going to be huge. The plus side to the K1 upgrade is that these bits that I've just put all the photo etch on there, pointless me doing that, isn't it? So these bits that I put the photo etch on, the box that I built, and these bits here, where am I? So these bits, all these boxes that I put photo etch on, so the 2 boxes that I built and these 2 bits, basically they've been enhanced, as you could see. I know from the Pontos kit this would all come off, and all those boxes would all be built up from boxes, and then the tops, and then it takes ages to do. So that's the advantage of the K1 kit, I suppose. Once you can work through these instructions and work out what you're doing, which isn't terrible, they're not super duper brilliant, but they're not terrible either. Once you work through them and you know what you're doing, it is good photo etch, I'll give it that. In fact, it's excellent photo etch. I can't afford the Pontos kit. It cost over £400, £525 last time I looked at buying that and bringing it in and bringing it through customs. This cost £300 from Hannon's, which I think I've mentioned before. So that means that, and this photo is so to be fair, it's very, very fine. There's nothing to it. You know, there's hardly anything to this photo etch. But the plus side of that, compared to the thicker photo etch that you get with the kit, for instance, I suppose, is that it's easier to actually manipulate and bend the pieces. So right, so that, I'm going to call that a day for this video. Sorry I had to split them all up. One cutting my finger open and having to repair my finger. And that'll happen again. But now, of course, I can do that now. I can when I'm doing a thing now like that, I can do that, and I'm not going to cut into my finger. But anybody who's seen my previous video will see all that blood, and that would have gone everywhere, of course. The second video was interrupted by a phone call, which kept me on from my estate management, estate thingamajig. So that took up 20 minutes of my time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to call this a day. Hope you enjoyed these videos. And then I'm going to try and see, I don't think I'll be able to find them little pieces. I'll see if I can find them little pieces. Tomorrow I might start putting all these little bits of photo etch and bits on those bits, but I might just put them to one side now and then put the two bits at the front of the bow and stern deck. And then what I'll do is I'll put some primer on that. What day are we? How is today? Today is Monday. So I'll prime this deck. I'll put the two bits on there. I'll prime this deck tomorrow probably. I'll put the photo etch on some of these bits. I might put a video up of that. We'll see about that. And then I'll start painting this deck on night tomorrow afternoon, maybe. And then we can start adding all the details during the week. So by the end of the week, I might have this deck finished. And then we'll see how we go from there. So I'll see you all maybe tomorrow. Well, I'm saying tomorrow. I'll see you all when I put the next video up. Happy modelling, everybody. I'm now going to take my little doggy out for a walkies. Daisy, do you want walkies, Daisy? And the ship is looking fantastic now. I still can't get over that. Let me throw the camera out. I still can't get over how good that is. The colour wise, it takes a bit, like I said earlier on, it takes a bit of getting used to. You can't really see it that well in these light conditions. I can't really get much light on that. That light won't reach right over there. But as you can see, you can't really tell the different colours, but they are different. So we'll see you all again in the next video.